Hey there, welcome to the Let's Grow Annual Challenge, day 123. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today, this whole month, we are focusing on mental growth, our mental well-being, our mental health, our mental growth, what we want to achieve mentally in our life. And today's topic is mental beliefs. Mental beliefs are the convictions and the attitudes and the perception we have about ourselves. They're formed over our lifetime from our past experiences, cultural influences, our environment, and the experiences that we have, as well as our internal dialogue, our self-talk. There's different types of beliefs. We're going to talk about them this month. Beliefs and mental beliefs, mental growth beliefs are such a big topic. We're going to spend more than one day on them this month. We're going to talk about limiting beliefs for a whole day and how to overcome them. What are limiting beliefs? They're beliefs we have about ourselves that hold us back, that prevent us from getting the success that we want in different areas and aspects of our life. But then there's empowering beliefs, positive beliefs that encourage us to go for it, try no matter what, to overcome obstacles, be resilient. So we'll spend a day talking about those. We'll probably spend some time talking about self-doubt, maybe as part of limiting beliefs, because our language, how we talk to ourselves, how we either are an internal cheerleader or an internal, the little angel and devil on your shoulder analogy, it is so real. Sometimes we encourage ourselves, sometimes we berate ourselves, and we need to make sure that we're doing more encouraging, more supporting ourselves, more loving on ourselves than we are berating and discouraging and criticizing and judging ourselves. So today, what we're going to do for an action item is we're going to pay attention as we go about our day to the thoughts we have about ourselves. What mental things are coming up? How are we talking to ourselves? What beliefs are popping up? We're just going to start jotting them down, and we're just going to make a big list of them, right? And they're the beliefs that we have about ourselves and about other people and other things, right? All of our beliefs are mental. Every belief we have is made up in our head. So it all can kind of fall under the category of mental. And as we go through the challenge, as we have so far, we've talked about beliefs every month because with respect to the individual areas we're working on. And we'll continue to do that. But as we're here, all different things are going to come up. And so we want to see what kind of beliefs are predominantly popping into our head. Right now, I have some beliefs about health that keep popping into my head because some people in my family have major health challenges. So anything about health, I'm thinking about and I'm feeling. And so a lot of the beliefs I'm having are about physical health and well-being. But sometimes it's more financial. Other times it's more relationships. It just depends. But mental kind of covers everything. So anything that pops up, go ahead and write it down. And then I think at the end of the day, what we're going to do is we're going to look at that list and we're just going to put a little L by the ones that are limiting us or are kind of negative, or maybe a positive, a plus and a minus. Ones that we consider positive, we're going to put a plus by. Ones we consider negative, we're going to put a negative by. I just decided that that's our exercise today. So we're always evolving and growing and doing things on the fly. So pay attention, write them down, and at the end of the day, or maybe before you go to bed or whenever you feel like doing it, or maybe even as you're making your list, it would be really powerful to say, oh, well, that was negative self-talk. That was a negative belief. And then write that down, put a little negative by it. And then you can put a little note and a check mark that you corrected yourself and said, okay, well, that's not really true of me all the time. Yes, I just tripped on the sidewalk. That was klutzy, but am I really a klutz, or was that just a crack in the sidewalk that I tripped over and didn't see? A check, because I'm like, okay, I'm not a klutz. I just had a klutzy moment. There's a big difference when it comes to our performance in different areas and aspects of our life based on how we talk to ourselves. So that's it. There's a big write-up in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. If you haven't joined that yet, I recommend you join it. I think there's questions on it. Just answer them and I'll let you in, because that's where we store all the videos in guide 1 for this year. And they'll be there, in perpetuity as long as there's Facebook, or they don't kick me out or shut down my account for some reason. I don't see that happening. And then in guide 2 is Cassandra's story. I shared Cassandra's story about mental beliefs in the guide today. And I'm trying out poetic and emotional writing right now. I've been real upfront. I'm using ChatGPT to do a quick write-up and a quick story for each topic this year, just to kind of play with it and get a feel for it. Not editing, so if you see mistakes and typos last month, there were several in the gender and the pronouns associated with Alex, because the computer was confused whether Alex was male or female, even though I said he was male in the description. They've used they and their and them, and it was really, really confusing and hard to read. So I corrected a couple of days, but I have not gone back and edited the first couple of days of that run. I'd like to say maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I probably won't. I don't know that I will. If I were going to turn it into a book, and then I would actually edit it, write it in my own voice, and do the whole thing. But it's literally going to be thousands and thousands of pages, so nobody's going to read that. And so I like to have it online as supplemental information, but it's not the key point of what we're talking about. All right, questions, what do? You ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for another mental growth topic. Have a great day.